Everyone, I want you to start off by asking, what is the most insane thing you would eat? Like the kind of thing you would only be tempted to try if you were on a holiday somewhere, where otherwise, if you don't try the unique dish of that country, you may never have another chance to try it again. I bring up the example of going on a holiday because that would be where you have the highest chance of trying a certain dish that you'd find shocking. Anywhere else, apart from a few countries in Asia, having bugs as a cheap street food alternative would seem insane, much less more extreme ones, like actual scorpions. Or maybe more out there and extravagant dishes, like an actual dog on a stick in Korea, like the one that the nephew of JFK had. Whom, by the way, I'm gonna tell a quick story about this because it's really funny and it ties in, I promise. So you all know JFK, yeah, he's dead, very unfortunate. You do, however, have his very alive nephew, RFK Jr., grown-ass man by the way. I only know about him from the scandal he got into, where he went to Korea for a trip, and he tried roast dog, like an actual canine. Not a tiny puppy, like an actual full-blown stray. I'm only laughing because once he came back home, for a period of time, he had really bad brain fog, so once he got a CRT scan, doctors found an actual dead worm in his brain. I'm not making that up. It was some strain of tapeworm that he got when he ate a whole dog carcass for the equivalent of $2. He's still currently a politician, so hopefully he'll be running for 2028. Anyways, I brought him up to compare him to the much worse offense of eating a tarantula. Okay, let me talk about this. I came across a video of this guy freaking out. I accidentally skipped through the first few seconds, so I had no idea why he was screaming so much. So I was just like, what's this asshole screaming about? And then I realized, oh wow, it's an actual spider. It's not alive. Well, it couldn't be alive because, you know, from wherever it came from, it had to come like from across the country in a tiny bag. Maybe if you put a little bit of water and poke some holes in the bag, it could have lived. Let me use this comparison of this Thai website to compare it to the one that the guy maybe bought it from. Because I really want you to know, where do you buy it from? And also, how hard do the vendors try to sell it to the customer for like the description? For one, you have this nice little stock photo, very nice, you know, they got some photographer to do this, as well as a picture of how they prepared it. And my god, I know it's a public website, so they get orders, you know, all the time, but this looks so dumb with how many they have ready. To be fair, it's not like it's gonna go bad, it's dehydrated and salted, so God knows, you probably like live off for years in a bunker, but just eating that. A big part of like selling such a niche product to your customer is by making it seem like, you know, some fine artisan was behind it and, you know, put real passion into making it. This edible tarantula is ready to eat from the bag. You can eat every part, but be careful of the sharp fangs. We deactivate a small amount of venom during the cooking process. Some people discard the abdomen because it can taste a little bitter. The meat tastes like a mix of cod and chicken. The fresh version contrasts texture from a crispy exterior to a soft center. The abdomen is often not consumed, as it contains a brown paste consisting of organs, possibly eggs, and excrement. Some people call it a delicacy, while others recommend not eating it. Okay, to be fair, you get what you pay for. $9.80, not that bad. They know that people aren't begging on their hands and knees to try it, so they sell like an affordable price, so any kids from high school can buy it and try it on the last day of school. Also, this website sells tarantula-infused vodka for any of those keen to try. Okay, now let's get into what they taste like, because that's the really important part. One big hurdle is when you like get pacified as a spider and you have to put it in your mouth. Because like I said, that guy earlier showed, he was screaming a lot. And that's natural, yeah, I understand. Despite the fact that you know that this bastard was cooked and salted to high hell, the arachnophobia part of your mind makes it really hard to get past that part. So unless there's a pleasant flavor after, it's gonna make it really hard to get it all down.
I'm not scared, you're scared. Lightly salted, oh good. Can't open it, can't do it, okay, that's God. I haven't heard God speak that loud in a long time. Maybe it's like a band-aid, I just open and look and get it over with.
This is something I'm realizing now. This guy is clearly deathly scared of spiders and tarantulas and creepy crawlies. Why did he buy it in the first place? There was like 3 different things he had to break to get into. The outer bag, the pod, and the second bag it comes in. Surely if it was alive, it would suffocate. If it was alive, it wouldn't be able to get out.
If I pour you onto my hand, I will throw you into the back seat. Almost immediately. Okay, it puts it in the hand. Please don't fall. I'm trying not to react while this lady is walking by with her child.
If I was to my roll on the window and spit the spider at the kid.
Here we go. Don't talk with your mouth full. Oh, it is lightly salted. Good. Well, that wasn't so bad now, was it?
I thought I was gonna stick up for the guy at the end, but not anymore. From the website, I read from, they make it sound like the abdomen, the fat stomach of the spider, was gonna be the worst part, like the chewy part. But when you hear the crunch of him biting into it, it does not sound as bad as he's making it seem to be. Like, I know texture is really important for the people. Like, if it was 1% to another texture they don't like, they would spit it out and never try it again. But I mean, like, the crunch sounds good, they're salted, and you can just imagine you're eating chips. Like, just relax. One factor I do have to judge is like the long ass legs sticking out, because they package these things whole. It's not like they have a hibachi chef chopping it up to make it bite size. No, you get the whole thing, the whole entire spider. So yeah, it probably would be hard with the legs and the hair as well. That'd be the one part that would be difficult. But if I'd cared enough, I would buy one, wait a couple of months and actually try it, because it doesn't seem that bad. But with my luck, I'm going to buy and get the 1 in a million that's like strong enough venom to survive the cooking process. So I'll just die from it. I'll die from a TikTok trend.